Giving back builds the soul of any community. When you have an opportunity to give back to somebody you've never met and you may never meet, it reminds us that we're all connected. We're all really one at the end of the day. And so, in my mind, it's a privilege to be able to give back, and it builds the heart of a community. And I think that's why people involved in philanthropy in the Coachella Valley will oftentimes talk about the heart of the Coachella Valley. They're talking about everybody's good intentions of helping out those who are less fortunate, and it's a really beautiful thing. We're a resort community, and so we're made up of folks who are here on holiday and then folks who work in the service industry to provide for the community who comes here to holiday. And so in that, you have those who are affluent and you have those who are working at minimum wage. And that it creates a big dichotomy when it comes to class. But because that spirit of philanthropy is so alive in this valley, the number of charities that exist here and causes that try to bridge that gap are unique in the United States. The mission of Desert AIDS Project is so powerful. We take care of a lot of folks who never got to actualize their dream. Many of our patients were infected with the virus in their early 20s and 30s. And so for many of them, they never finished college. They immediately got sick. And so they didn't get their first dream job and they didn't get a chance to save for their 401k. And so they live a pretty minimal life. And each day when I walk into our lobby and I see all the people that we're caring for, I think that could have been any of us there. And when I understand that we are providing their health care and their medications and their food and their housing and how that all comes together to create the best quality of life possible, it's a reminder, first and foremost, that we are all one, that we are all the same. It's a reminder that I am privileged to be able to be in the position to give to those who are less fortunate. And in my opinion, it keeps the whole energy, the whole soul of the community moving forward, that we are all engaged in philanthropy, and whether we're a recipient or we are fortunate enough to give. One of our goals when we raise young people is to help them self-actualize and become happy. And if you raise somebody who is self-centered, unfortunately, they're never going to achieve those two goals. And so one of the greatest gifts you can give a young person is teaching them about the power of giving back and how that really does increase one's happiness. Philanthropy in the Coachella Valley is unique in the United States and in the world. And so I would advise them to talk to their neighbors and to their new friends about the nonprofits they're involved in and find one that fits their own personal passion. And then just jump in head first, because I meet people time and time again, whether they moved here from Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles, and they will warm up and say, I built such a strong community here, and I built it through being involved in the nonprofit sector. And when they explain that, I can tell it didn't occur in their city of origin like it has occurred here in this valley. I think it really is the ticket to building community in this part of the world. Throughout the year, I tour people from around the United States who are interested in the work of Desert AIDS Project. No matter what large metropolitan area they're from, they always drop their jaw when they see our organization. And I quickly tell them, I understand that it is unique in the United States to have such a comprehensive AIDS organization, and particularly when you're in a community as small as the Coachella Valley. It's because of the philanthropists who live in our community that Desert AIDS Project has saved tens of thousands of lives in our 30-year history. If it wasn't for the generosity of this community, most of our patients would be dead by now. These are people just like you and I who have always wanted the best in life, and because of this disease, they didn't have the opportunity to fulfill that. But because of our community, they are getting an opportunity to participate in life to the ability the disease allows them to. I'm David Brinkman. I'm the CEO of Desert AIDS Project.